Well, hello there. Here we are again, playing the Dragon of the Icespire Peak. This is, I think, our 5th episode, 4th one of quality that actually is passable. Noob problems. So I think if I remember correctly, when we last left off, you guys just checked out the loggers camp. You brought back Nerdface Mick Half-Brother with you, and you just arrived back at Falcon's Hunting Lodge as it was fairly late in the evening. Mm-hmm. That sound right to you guys?
Yep.
Does that sound right to you guys, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So unless if I'm just skipping over this and it's not necessary, we'll just say you arrive back and you're able to rest and get yourself up to level 4, as I believe we have you prepared and ready for. And as you are resting, Daisy, you have the same dream. As we've said before, you experience your hometown being attacked by a dragon and also being defended by a dragon. One white and one shiny and metallic. You think it's silver, and after a very close call where the white dragon attacks and wounds the silver dragon, you see the white dragon going to charge at you, only to see the silver dragon's claw grab it by the throat and rip it out. And the next memory you have is resting on the silver dragon's chest. As you feel that peace kind of wash over you, you begin to notice that the dragon's breathing is quite labored. And as you look up, you see that it does have wounds that it is bleeding from. So you definitely feel the safety knowing that you have an ally there. But you feel concerned for the dragon's safety. And then you wake up.
Definitely in a cold sweat for concern.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll say that I guess you go and head to breakfast. And as you're eating breakfast, the 6'6" burly mountain of a man named Falcon joins you. And he says, it's good to see you're doing well. I actually have a job for you if you're interested.
Tell us all about it.
He says, while you were out, I was out scouting and I wanted to check out that old manse that's east of here, if you remember. Actually, time out. I think we mentioned that before. There's a house. Okay. And it appears as though there are some form of fog and dark clouds just settling on the area. I knew that orcs were gathering there, but I feel like it's taken a dark turn. And I think it would be best if we find a way to eliminate the evil that's coming from there. If you're able to be successful, I have something special for you. And he, at this point, goes back upstairs, and a moment later comes down with a pair of boots. And they look to be of fine elven craftsmanship. He says, these are boots of elven kind. They will help you keep you silent when you are trying to be sneaky. And from a mechanic standpoint, when you're trying to make a stealth check to walk quietly, you have advantage. Or a regular roll if you have loud clanky armor.
I'll just say to him, of course, we'll go with you. We'll check this out. But if this is...
Well, I need to stay here to make sure that nothing happens to my lodge here and have to protect my home.
We totally understand. But if this is...
Just like, yeah.
She's smitten.
If this is something as important and potentially dangerous as you say it is, then perhaps you should give us the boots beforehand so we could use them for this journey. You know my family, you know that we could be trusted. We would never just take them and run.
Daisy's gonna lean over and go, yeah, Mr. Falcon, Sir Winterburn is not very stealthy. He could definitely use them. And I give him a wink.
Why don't you go ahead and roll a persuasion check with advantage, since Daisy is clearly assisting you on this.
Not great.
No.
Even with advantage?
I'm gonna give you Bardic Inspiration.
He's like, I'm not wasting it now on you. We've got a mission to accomplish.
Yeah, it's only 11.
11, you say?
But how difficult should it be? He wants us to succeed.
Well then, why not? Have a pair of boots of elven kind. You've proven yourself to be a reliable sort.
Thank you. And I believe we have some more wine for you in the cart.
Oh. And at that point, what's that nerd's name? Hold on.
Tybor.
Tybor goes, actually, technically, that wine belongs to me. And then he kind of looks up and everybody kind of turns and looks at him and he goes, but of course you're welcome to have some. Oh, Tybor.
Is there anything you could tell us that we should know about this place? Which way to go? How many you've seen?
Yes. He says he just tends to see. It looks like this mansion has wild overgrowth. There's lots of ivy, thorny brush, just a lot of things like that. But before the orcs started gathering there, it just seemed run down. Now there seems to be like an evil presence about it. There's fog that seems to stay there. There's a darkness it's not like always nighttime, but it just seems always overcast, and there's a darkness that seems to be settling on the place. And he gives you directions to get there too. Which,
You want to show us on the map?
I sure do. Hold on.
Oh boy, I am excited.
So I believe Falcon's Hunting Lodge, we have you somewhere towards the edge of this river here.
Yep.
So let me pull up my trusty map. Okay, so if it's down here or so, it looks like it's right around this corner square where these three hexes kind of converge. So nearly due east, a little south, but it says eventually you'll find an old overgrown trail that you'll be able to make out.
Well, I say let's head that way.
And at only 10 miles, it's not that... Let's see. Maybe 4 hours of travel time or so, give or take. Assuming you don't get lost.
That's
always the kicker.
Mm-hmm. So who wants the boots?
I feel like you should have them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm happy to take them, but I I think I just have a +1 to stealth anyway. Yeah, I have a +1 to stealth anyway, so.
Yeah, I have a +2 to my stealth.
But you're a straight roll.
Well, I have mithril on, so am I.
Ah,
Oh, that's right.
So I mean, I'm happy to take them, but if
I mean, if
I-
you guys wanted me to scout, I definitely could. That would giving me advantage with having a +7 to stealth.
do they require attunement? I don't think they do. I think you can mix and match as needed.
Oh really? I thought they did require it.
Can we give one boot to Marcus?
I like the thinking. It's like quiet. It's like
So
quiet
every
crunch,
other-
quiet crunch, quiet crunch. As you're like walking on the leaves.
You have to make sure to specify which foot you're stepping forward with.
Yes, I'm going to simply hop on my right foot the entire time.
I mean, maybe I'll wear them until you get the plate,
I think that's
and
a
then you
good
could have
idea.
them back.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
I mean, we're basically guaranteeing that you pass every check at that point.
Unless he rolls 2 natural ones.
That's true.
And then
But
I quickly
they do
cast
not require
invisibility on
attunement.
myself.
Yeah, that's nice. I didn't know that.
I think the cloak of Elvenkind requires maybe. I don't know. Anyways. So Landor has the boots on.
Cool.
It's funny, so you notice as you're swapping out your boots, at first they look big because, Falcon was using them. But then as you kind of put them on, they just kind of perfectly form to your feet. It's actually pretty neat.
These are real comfortable.
Yeah, good arch support, the whole deal,
Yeah. Gelling.
Yeah, definitely gelling.
Wow. That's an old commercial, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
But seeing how I'm old, I get it. All right. So is there anything else that you would like to do? Actually, at this point, Tybor goes, so does this mean I think I'll stay here while you are off gallivanting about the forest, cleansing it of whatever evil this is that Falcon here has. Yes, this is where I'll stay. Yes, I'll stay here until you're ready to return.
Good idea.
All right. So are we heading out?
I guess we have pretty much everything we'd need for your journey, right? Is there anything you guys would want to grab or check if he has here before we go, or you're all good?
I mean,
I'm good.
I was gonna say I could see if he's got any weapons, but I'm planning to wait until we get into town to buy something permanent. Because I don't want to just steal all his stuff. Just give me your boots, give me your weapons.
I need your clothes, your boots, and the keys to your motorcycle.
Talk to the hand.
So I think
Another old
I'm
reference.
I think I'm good to go.
Okay.
If you guys are.
Cool. Yeah, I'm good.
Off you go. All right, so we're gonna need to do a survival check to navigate the woods.
Okay, can we say I'm being assisted again? Yeah.
I think that would make a lot of sense.
It's 20.
20, definitely. You're able to stay on course. And at this point, you actually pick up the old trail that he was referring to. You can't always travel it, but it does seem to largely be easier than just navigating through the woods, by itself. So we're gonna do one more check to finish that up.
16.
Yep, easy enough. You're able to find your way to what is actually somewhat hidden, if not for now it's a lot easier to see because there's just this like thick fog and darkness that just seems to kind of be hanging over this area. Following the trail through the woods, you come to a foggy clearing in the midst of which stands a crumbling 2-story manse, all but hidden beneath thorny ivy. The large house is set atop a 6-foot-high stone foundation, and the main entrance has a balcony above it. Pumpkins grow wild in patches around the manse, with several wild boars feeding among them. The boars snort with contempt as you draw near.
At this point, I hit myself with my mage armor.
Fair enough. I think it would be fair to take a look.
Cool.
So you said those are pumpkins?
These are pumpkins, yeah. Right here.
Nice.
I wish we brought the cart.
Can
Also-
we... Oh,
Also, really quick side note, this is a new image for Daisy. As Izzy had a commission. Do you want to give a little shout out to the artist?
Yeah, that actually is a great idea. So I ordered it off of Etsy, but I believe she also takes orders through Twitch. And I'm just waiting for it to load. Give me 1 second.
Sounds good.
Can you make the picture bigger?
Actually, I can do better than that.
So I may pronounce this wrong, but the shop is art by Kino, Kino. And I really put her on the spot with this because I didn't have any reference pictures, and I pretty much just described what Daisy looked like, and she made her, and it looks exactly how I pictured her in my head.
Awesome.
That's a ringing endorsement if ever I've heard of one.
yes.
It looks awesome.
I agree. Like when you described her to me, I was like, oh yeah, I kind of see like the more lavender than darker as it goes, and yeah. So.
Does she have like set pricing, or is it based on like whatever you talk about?
She has set pricings for the character art. It ranges from like a little under $40 and up, depending on if you want to do just a headshot or half body or full body.
Cool.
All obviously subject to change, I would imagine, based on when someone's watching this.
Yeah.
You know, but nonetheless, bravo.
Awesome. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. So, those boars kind of snorting in contempt as you draw near.
Can we see anything through the windows from this distance?
I'm going to say no. The fog is fairly thick, and excuse me. There's just a lot of ivy kind of covering things. I mean, you might see.
Do you guys
Maybe
want me to
flicker,
go scope things out a little bit?
Yeah, if you're comfortable with that, yes, I think that would be good.
Yeah, Lander, you have dark vision, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, all right, then yeah, I also have dark vision, but
Well, it's only like noon.
yeah, but
It
there's
is-
a thick
Yeah,
there's a thick fog.
it's kind of like, yeah, the fog is pretty thick, and I wouldn't say it's imposing. That's great. It's good discussion right now. I wouldn't say it's like causing like nighttime, like total darkness. I think it's fair to call it dim light conditions, which is very odd for, you know, the time of day it is.
Can I stealth my way down to the bottom window?
So like down to here.
Yes.
Sure.
And
Go ahead.
to try to look into the window.
Can we see up to that point, too?
Could
Yeah,
they
I would say
see
this is
me,
about
like-
what you can see.
Okay.
Okay.
While he's doing that, can I try to hide down towards those bushes and just like ready a javelin,
So
just
like
in case
like
somebody
there.
comes out at him? Yeah, something like that.
Okay. What's Daisy gonna do?
I'm gonna. I don't want to be too clustered. But I won't be able to see Landor then. All right, Marcus, if you see anything, just give me a signal so I know to
Just
run
putting you up
in.
here, good?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Landor, you're gonna come down. The goal is to come down here, right?
Yes.
And look through the window. Okay. Roll your stealth check.
Now, do I get advantage on this, or?
I would say heck to the yes.
I'll always have advantage because of the boots.
Well, to be quiet. Hiding is
15.
Yeah. Okay. As you get to the window, it looks like there's just a lot of ivy. Like I said, it's very overgrown. So, roll a perception check with disadvantage to try and look through it.
Disadvantage 20.
At disadvantage, huh?
I rolled an 18 and a 15, and I have a
Wow.
+5. So.
Okay. Let's see here. Let me just take a quick look and read through this.
Are the boars eating the pumpkins?
Yeah, they just kind of look like they're grazing around, you know. Let's see. We're gonna
I
say
think we should bring them back to town and give them to the farmer.
Aren't they wild boars?
Big Al.
they are wild boars. But anyways, so
Don't
your
mess with
perception
them.
check. Ask Cespedes about that. Anyways, that's a joke. So.
But it's so real.
Mm-hmm. So you see some flashes of light kind of happening from inside. The room looks decently big-ish, you think, from what you can see, because it is still a little obscured, but you get a decent look at it. And it looks like you see a humanoid who seems to be kind of performing some form of ritual. Why don't you make a religion check?
$19.
Yes, so you notice around his neck, because you got that initial 20, is a holy symbol of the evil god Talos of storms. And he also seems to have these like tiny dancing twigs kind of around him. It looks very dark, and it looks like flashes of light and electricity are kind of like dancing around the room a little bit with him, and definitely in the middle of something dark.
All right. Can I stealth my way back to Marcus?
Sure, go ahead. Roll another check. I'm sure you'll be fine.
17.
Yeah, you're good.
All right. I explained to them what I've seen.
What did you see?
What did your elden eyes show you? Actually, hold on.
Well, there was a humanoid figure in there. Looks like he was casting a spell of some sort. He had
the
dancing,
room looked to be about that big, by the way.
He had some dancing twigs around him, and there was lights, and he had a necklace on of the Talos of Storms. He was the only one that I saw, but I don't know if those twigs might be able to fight us or not, or what else he might have been control, or what kind of spell he was casting.
Can
Maybe.
But he was
I be back
conjuring
over
something.
with them?
Yeah, like if you saw him coming.
No, he stays.
Yeah.
Hey,
You have to stay there.
conversation.
ABC.
Maybe he could be creating the fog.
Definitely with the kind of magic that was coming off of it, I would say that's a distinct possibility.
Mm-hmm.
Did the
Oh,
tiny
I forgot to say
dancing-
this. He also looked to be eating the entrails of a dead possum.
Ah.
And he was eating the entrails of a dead possum.
Yeah.
It was some pretty dark stuff. I mean, I've
Yeah.
seen some stuff in my day, and That's some dark wizardry going on.
I mean, it's better than eating a live possum, I suppose. But
I don't know about that.
Better for the
Did
possum.
Do the dancing twigs look like the androgynous stick figures that were found at the camp? Did they look similar in like style or?
Because obviously Landor would be able to compare the two. I would say these look bigger, and they're not inanimate. So.
They were definitely moving around. I mean, and they were. Would they have been big enough to, like, would I have worried about the fact of being like fighting them by the size of them, like that they could actually be dangerous?
Let me just see.
I mean, are they like halfling size or like doll size?
They look more or less about the same size as like Daisy would be. They'd be considered a small creature.
Okay. I mean, they were definitely big enough that we might have to worry or fight them if they end up being evil and attack.
But they were the same shape?
More or less.
Yes.
I mean, they weren't exactly the same, but they were.
Well, this is an interesting situation because I would like to know what's going on, but at the same time, it's probably not anything good. So I could see maybe torching the place, like going to the windows and throwing fire at all of the stick figures. That's how we destroyed them in the first place. But at the same time, that kind of destroys our diplomatic approach.
Well, usually with people casting this much black magic, death is my favorite diplomatic approach.
I agree with Landor. I think if he's got that holy symbol of an evil god, it's not worth it to take the risk of having him attack us. And if he's a powerful magic user, we might not be able to survive.
All right, so it sounds like we only have the one option, but we don't know how many.
Do we want to try to go in the house, or do we want to try to like hit him from the windows?
Well, there are probably orcs in the house, just based on the description that was given to us.
Well, in the room that I saw, he was the only one in that room. Now, granted, and that is the main part of the first floor. Now, there was another section that I could not see, but
yeah, there are definitely 2 floors, like you said, and a lot more unexplored area.
Yes, there could be more underneath too. But so going through, you know, we've dealt with orcs before, maybe not half orcs, but we've dealt with plenty of orcs in these past few weeks. So I'm not as much worried about taking them out right away, but it probably would do us good to get rid of this one man immediately.
from all of our styles, I personally feel like it would be better if we went inside. Because if we're out here, we might some of them might be able to shoot us from the windows. Whereas if we're inside, they all have to come at us from kind of choke points, and it, I think, would suit us better.
Well, yes, I would like to go inside, but I would like to go in through this area first. So my thinking is one at a time. The most stealthy of us first. Go up to the window. Then the next person go up to a different window. At the same time, we all throw a torch or something flammable at those sticks. And if any of us get noticed, or we think they get noticed as we're walking, whoever's there, just throw them immediately. Then we could go in through those windows, attack the one guy, and then if there are more orcs, and they have to come to us in that room. Does that make sense? No?
I think so.
Yeah.
So Landor goes to the window. He readies an action. Daisy's gonna go to the window next. If Daisy gets caught going to the window, somebody notices her, Landor immediately just makes his attack. If Daisy doesn't get caught, Daisy goes to the window. Two of you ready in action. I'm gonna go to the window next because we're not in initiative order. So, unless we go to initiative order, and that's a different story. So then I'm gonna go to the window next. If I get caught, you both throw your fire in there. If I don't get caught, you wait for me. All of us throw it at the same time. Then we go in through the windows. Three of us attack that one thing at once. And then if anything else in that house, or if there's anything else in that house, it's going to come into that room and attack us. And we're going to be at our best fighting style because when things come to us, they die. Does that make sense? If you guys have another plan, I'm totally fine with that. But that's just my initial.
No, I like that idea. What do you think?
Well,
I'm going to take this time to prepare things.
I kind of would like to. I'll go up to the window first. If one of you guys fails your stealth check, I'm gonna ready an action of minor illusion to make a really loud boar sound up in the pumpkin patch up to the by that top window, so that they'll think it was a loud boar out the window.
I like it.
And especially with them seeing the boars, even if you fail the stealth check, I think maybe it might distract him enough to where he doesn't see you, or whoever fails.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
Also, the other thing, from a metagame perspective, if this is too much metagaming, Jake, stop me. But typically, I think torches don't do as much damage as I always want them to. But I'm just thinking, fire is how we destroyed the smaller versions of them. So there's bigger versions of them now. Maybe fire is our best option, but I don't know. That's just.
Well,
I was
gonna say I do have a firebolt now as one of my cantrips, so I can always fire that off.
I would definitely do that instead of a torch.
My plan is to dip probably a javelin and my hand axe in my flask of oil and light them on fire.
I love that.
Flaming spear.
So that way it kind of does a little bit more damage than just the torch.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how many uses my flask has. Let's see if it says it.
I need to be right back. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I need a minor break.
I see no reason why you guys can't still talk. At least if it's player talk, you know.
Yeah. So, Daisy, if we get caught, if there are too many of them, I know you like to get into a sort of different mindset when you're fighting and you just keep going. But if there are too many of them, we need to run. I don't want any of us to die today. We don't know how many are in there. I don't like the lack of intelligence on this threat. So if it feels like there's too many, please follow us and run, because we don't want you to die and we don't want anyone to die staying after you.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll do the best that I can to... DM.
Yes.
If I wanted to dip some or pour oil on some of my weapons, am I allowed to do that, to light them on fire and use them to attack?
I see no reason why not.
Okay. Is there a maximum amount of weapons I can dip in them?
What do you mean?
Could I if I wanted to dip
Oh,
5
you could run out of it?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, if something's gonna burn for an hour, I think you could definitely dip 5 javelins in it.
Okay.
Sure.
Hand to hand axe.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have a hand axe that I want to dip, and then I mean, if it's like normally you could do like 5 javelins and that's it, then I would do like 4 javelins and the hand axe.
Mm-hmm.
So how many were?
I would say pick 5
Okay,
total items.
so 5 total. Okay, Marcus, do you want to dip any of your weapons in
If
oil?
if I can, sure, I'd like to. Uh, uh, Jake, do you have any idea how many uses we'd be able to get? Like, if I dipped the halberd, like, do you have any idea how many hits I'd be able to get in while it was still, or is that
I
just
believe it's.
I wouldn't
I
know?
think it's 2 rounds because it says in the
Sure.
description, if lit, the oil burns for 2 rounds and deals 5 fire damage to any creature that enters the area or ends its turn in the area. So I'm assuming, like, if we were to attack, it
I
would.
love it when my players do research for me.
Yeah, that's awesome. Where did you get flasks of oil?
It's actually in my adventuring gear, so all of us probably have a flask of oil.
I don't think I have one. Well, I don't. Not in my explorer's pack.
And
That's
actually, I think I got a weird pack because of my background.
Okay. Awesome. I'm all about it.
But yeah, so in the description when you click on it, it like tells you all the details.
This is the stuff that like I love though, like planning for a battle and like not just being like, yeah, we're gonna go in and fight, and instead being like, yeah, we're gonna go in and this is the plan and we prepared and we have like all these things ready to do extra damage. I love it. I'm stoked. Now I just need to roll a 1.
So, Landor, do you have fire capabilities, or do you want to dip like an arrow in the oil?
Oh, he's got fire.
I've got fire.
Okay, all right. Then Marcus, do you want to dip your halberd and a javelin?
Definitely the halberd. I don't know. I don't want to take too many away from you. I'm fine with doing halberd and a javelin too, but that's up to you.
Okay.
Actually, these dudes are right by the window. Do we know they're right by the window?
They were dancing. So right now, I mean, just so you know, like, because they're dancing, I will randomly move them.
That's fine. Okay.
But that was more or less. Here, yeah, hold on. So you guys could just keep talking, but.
Oh, okay. All right. So we'll do the halberd. I'm thinking my warhammer, just because then it's gonna do more damage, and then we'll do 3 javelins. And then you could take 2, and I'll take 1.
I could. Sure. I mean, I'll just take 1 javelin. That's fine because I don't know how long we're gonna be at range for. You know.
Okay, so then maybe because I know I can throw my hand axe, so we'll do 2 javelins.
Hand axe, halberd, hammer.
And yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to replace that. Well, we'll see how this goes, and then.
Yeah. All right, and don't forget, it only lasts 2 rounds. So we've got 12 seconds after it's lit, though. You don't necessarily have to light it right away.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll definitely come in handy when we're fighting with the twigs, because they're probably very susceptible to fire damage.
Awesome. This is fantastic.
All right, I'm ready to move when you guys are.
Same.
If the DM is ready.
DM is ready. Gladiator's ready.
Right. Landor, you're up.
All right.
So you kind of zoned out on your plan a little bit, which is kind of good because we'll just see what happens.
All right, I'm gonna try to go down to the bottom window, like
to where you were.
On the bottom side of the house.
So down here.
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Come on.
15.
That was with advantage?
With advantage?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay. I'm just checking, but you're good. You're good.
Okay, now I want to ready in action. If one of them fails their stealth check or makes a lot of extra noise, I want to create a minor illusion
Thanks.
of one of the boars making a loud noise up towards the northern pumpkin patch.
So you have a range of 30 feet on it?
Yes, 30 feet.
So kind of somewhere, because I'm going to say you'd have to see it, so I'm going to move you here
Okay.
and somewhere in this area.
Yep.
You're looking at me.
Right,
Okay.
right in that area.
Sounds
I'm
good.
gonna whisper and be like, Daisy, do you think we should kill the person instead? Because then maybe all of the creatures will die. I don't know. What do you think?
I definitely think we should just kill him. He should just be dead.
The person?
Yes, just
Oh,
kill the
the
person.
Okay. All right.
All of
Landor will
which
figure it out.
Landor is not privy to.
Are the purple creatures, are those boars?
Those are the boars just kind of meandering about, grazing
Okay.
on the field.
And as you can see, I'm trying to wave you guys out.
Like, we're good, we're good. You're next, go.
For the next one to come on. Giving you all kinds of hand signals.
I'm gonna try to give him hand signals to tell him it's the person, not the twigs. But it's probably not gonna make sense
Hold
at all.
on, hold
I'm
on.
not really trying to make it make sense. I'm just
Make a performance check.
okay. Sure. That I believe was a 6.
Okay, and then make an intelligence check for Landor.
I'm like,
17.
You have no idea what he's talking about. I had it 15
All right.
and then an inverse of whatever you rolled, so it added 6 to it.
give him a thumbs up.
He's like,
That's
huh?
it.
What?
It's okay. He knows. I told him.
Okay.
Yes. I love this.
I thought he was just saying that he was going to be coming over in a minute.
Yeah.
He was congratulating me on getting over here safely.
So I'm gonna try and be stealthy and go up to. Are we going to different windows, or are we all trying to go to the same window? Different windows, right?
I was thinking different windows, but we could do whatever. Yeah, I mean, do
What does
whatever you-
Daisy do?
Yeah.
Daisy is gonna.
I thought we were all going to be trying to go in the door but down here.
I didn't even know that there was a door there.
Oh, that's not a
Daisy-
door. This is like a chimney, like a fireplace
Oh.
chimney setup. This is the door up here. The stairs going up there.
I wonder how much they pay in rent for this place. Daisy's gonna stealth to that first window there.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay, roll stealth check.
Here we go. Stealth check.
Let's say with advantage, I guess.
Oh, thank goodness with advantage. Oh, shoot.
What happened?
Daisy's not good at being quiet. She's very loud. She is rolled, that's an 8 for her.
So the gnome breathed so loud they could have shot her in the dark, is what you're saying? All right, so Daisy is walking, and she gets to like here, and she just trips and falls because like there's just overgrown brush. Like she was like looking like up and kind of what's going on, and like twigs snap. She even kind of just makes a little bit of a sound as her knee hits the ground, like a little And what does Landor consider that?
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say I'll let you determine if you feel like that's a trigger or not.
Her falling, and I go and
Yeah.
cast my minor illusion.
All right, so you hear, you just basically use as an example, took the boar sounds that you're already hearing and just add a little squeal to it and the whole
Yeah.
And doesn't seem like anything has happened. Daisy, why don't you make a perception check with disadvantage at the window?
All right. Oh boy. Oh my gosh.
Actually, You're
I'm
too
rolling
short. Actually,
terrible.
you're too short to even look up in the window. It's 6 feet high. Actually, I should have.
It's 6 feet high?
There's a 6-foot stone foundation.
Oh my gosh.
I should
I
have made you climb, but before you could climb if you wanted to look in there. We'll retcon that to say it's 4 feet, 4.5 feet high.
It doesn't matter. I rolled a 3 and a 5.
Yeah, so once in a while, maybe you see like a tiny little flicker of light in there, but you just are like, I don't know what's going on.
Jeez, I hope I roll better. Hope it's just getting out of the way now.
What is Marcus, or what is anyone doing? I guess we'll say Marcus though.
I'm gonna try to sneak up since it's 4 feet now. Not that it wasn't before. I just didn't realize that.
Fair enough.
I'll go up to the same window that she's at. Try to sneak there. Do I get advantage too because of the boar sounds? Or
Yeah.
that's a 19.
Yeah, Marcus seems to step over the little spot that Daisy tripped on. he just got his halberd out and he's like, yeah, let's go. Let's do this.
So,
The plan has changed, and
Yeah.
Landor has no idea.
I'm gonna. This is
So we're saying your weapons
I'm
are
really
dipped in
confused.
oil. They are not lit though,
Mhm.
because that would
Because
obviously
I
be a
thought
different
we were
level.
going inside and fighting. I didn't think we were fighting from outside.
Oh, we are gonna go inside.
So,
are you gonna
Landor, are
throw
you going to
something
the
and
window
then hop
now?
in?
That you saw Marcus?
Yes.
I think that makes
Yes,
sense.
now that he made it safe, I'm at the window.
Okay.
Can she even attack from where she is?
Daisy,
I'm
no, she
gonna
needs to.
need a
If you
boost.
want her in there, she's gonna have to climb, or you're gonna have to hoist her up or something.
Toss me in the window.
Toss her.
Flaming no!
This is a terrible plan.
This one is getting
But it's
worse.
so wonderfully
and
appropriate for
worse.
D&D.
Daisy, now that we're closer, I don't know if you're gonna be able to do this.
Just throw me in the window.
do you
Just
want me to-
throw me in the window.
Are you gonna be alone in there? Do you want me to do that? Do you want me to should we talk to Lando and try to change the plan?
He'll get it. Just toss me in. It'll be fine.
Okay, all right. Yeah,
But wait, before he does that, I guess we need to light a torch or something, so that way we can light our weapons.
So I'm gonna
my
like. I'm gonna.
I love the band of misfits. I love it. The
I'm
pumped
gonna-
up kids. TPK. Here we go.
I'm gonna put her on my shoulder, and then take out. Well, I already would have had it taken out, but I'll actually, with my tinderbox, just get a light and.
This hardly seems like the time for Tinder, but I understand.
My tinderbox.
Here you go.
Never ever.
Light that fire.
Yeah. So, and I guess whatever weapon she wanted lit, and then my halberd also.
So
lit at
just
the same
before
time.
you actually do proceed with the fire, oops, sorry about that.
Mhm.
The ivy has definitely covered a good amount of the window, so it's not as if it's like, what's that?
It's moved.
No, it's just thick. He got a 20 on his perception check.
Can we even fit through the window then?
It's like 3 feet wide, so like you can. It's just definitely Daisy easily. You guys both just would squeeze a little bit if you had to get through. It's definitely
Yeah, so
doable
just toss. Listen, if I'm the only one that can fit in there, just chuck me in. I'll be fine.
All right. Well, I mean, you could still throw your thing because I'm hoping this is a surprise round. I have no idea what's actually happening, but you could.
Oh, it's gonna be a surprise for a lot of people.
you could throw it and
though. I
then
love this.
just hop in because you're already on my shoulders. I'm 6'2", I think, so you could just you still throw your thing and then just climb in the window yourself. You know, that way I'm not using my action to throw you.
Okay, well, I didn't think that it would take, because we're not an initiative yet, but
True, but yeah.
okay, all right, that's
That will start
fine with
initiative.
Okay.
But we won't know the order of events until after that action has happened.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I am going
I'm gonna
to
prepare my initiatives now.
try and throw my javelin, which is now going to be lit, at the person who is making those twigs dance. Is that going to be a disadvantage since it's through a window
Oh, definitely.
covered in ivy? All right.
He's
Definitely.
right up against it, though.
And it's a window, and there's thick brush covering it. You're lucky you even get the attempt at all.
But it's
All right.
surprise, so wouldn't the advantage and disadvantage cancel each other out?
We'll see. Okay, might as well roll for initiative now.
Oh, we're
It's
rolling.
a-
Okay,
it's a
rolling
15.
for. Oh gosh. All right.
15
Okay,
for
this
Marcus?
is my
Hmm.
initiative roll.
Okay.
Oh my freaking gosh.
Good.
10.
Good thing you said it.
18.
Okay. Landor 18. You said Daisy got a 10.
Yes.
Michael is always first.
He's got a good dex.
Yeah.
Plus he's got Jack of all trades.
Yeah, so I do have a +4 to initiative, so that's
Which-
definitely.
Bards. So all of a sudden, so you throw your javelin through the.
Yeah, I
that's what you
gotta
said?
roll to.
Okay, so it is at disadvantage, but he is standing kind of right in the middle of the room there. You have a clear line. It's just any things that may get in the way.
Oh man, I'm like scared to do this now. Oh,
So
God.
am I.
You should be.
Okay. Okay, not that bad. That one was not that bad. Probably not gonna hit though, but we'll see. Okay. Yes! Yes! Finally! But it's disadvantage, so it's this one. But I just feel better that I'm rolling slightly better.
What happened? What's the result?
16 to hit.
All right. So I just imagine this muscular gnome on top of Marcus's shoulders, just like, light me up. He's just like, and you're just like, and it goes right through the glass. Landor just hears this crashing, and right as this like humanoid is just like going and there's like a lightning bolt going, just gets stuck in the ribs with a flaming javelin. So
Yes.
roll your damage and then add a d4 for fire damage on top of whatever you
Okay.
normally
D4,
roll.
And this
I think-
javelin.
Didn't
I
it
think
say
it's supposed.
something?
It did. It says that. But I think that might be. Hold on. Let me just roll the damage for the javelin first, and then we'll talk about that. Okay, so 1d6. So plus that. So that's 7 piercing damage. For just the die, and then can I also use Divine Fury?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put Divine Fury.
Actually, does that have to be melee,
Uh.
or is it just a
It
weapon
says-
attack?
Oh no, never mind. I have to be raging, and I'm not raging yet.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter anyways, and then.
So
let's
7
see.
piercing. We'll get that registered.
Yeah. So on the oil flask, it says, if lit, the oil burns for 2 rounds and deals 5 fire damage to any creature that enters the area or ends its turn in the area. But that's like an
Oh.
area effect, so I don't know if that.
I think 1d4 is fine.
Okay.
I think that's if you use the whole flask to
That too. Yeah, I think
to burn in.
I like
a 20
adding
fire.
dice instead of a set amount too, because I think it's more fun. So just roll a d4 and literally let's roll with it.
That's a 1 for fire damage.
Josh just goes, "Ugh." And 1 for fire damage. Okay. So, first up on the list is Landor.
Well, I see the little twig right in front of me. And I was gonna shoot a firebolt at him.
All right, you do have to get through the glass to do it.
Can I just break it with my hands?
Yes, you can. Hang on.
Okay.
Or does that take an action?
Oh no, you're fine.
Oh,
You could take a D4 slashing for broken glass.
Yeah, just because like, what are you doing? You're just taking your hand or like elbow or something and just.
yeah, because I mean, I figure my hands have to like hit the fireball at him, so I'm just like pushing my hands through the window to break it, and then gonna cast the firebolt at him.
Sure. Make an athletics check.
Oh boy.
It would have to be athletics.
It's not a high DC.
11.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
You take 1 piercing damage from the glass shards. Touching it with your hands. I think that's very fair.
Jerk.
I'm
bad.
also going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh. Oh boy. Why?
18.
18. You're fine. So make an attack with let's say, since you broke the glass. Yeah, make your attack roll.
Nat 20.
All right.
Nice.
Double them dice.
Oh yeah. This is
Double
the
them
first
dice.
time I've rolled a D10.
Always fun.
Ooh, Firebolt's a D10.
It is.
Yes.
You don't add
8.
anything to it though, right?
18 damage.
18 damage. All right, so
Nice.
you just kind of break the glass and then just shoot a bolt of fire. Just comes out, hits the thing, and it just immediately. It's just like incinerates. Like, not only was it a crit, it was nasty. So that we'll say that was your action. I'll give you a free action to break the window like that. So you have your move and you have your bonus.
I'm going to. Can I climb in the window? For my
You can.
move?
It's
Do a backflip into the window. Acrobatics.
you could try some form of mojo there. Lower DC on athletics, but higher on acrobatics. But you don't know the differences.
I'm just teasing.
I vault into the window.
There you go.
Vault
Make your
the window.
acrobatics check.
Or you know how people like dive in the window and then tumble?
Landor first in. This is awesome.
Maybe not. 11.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
bounced
So
off the window.
you
I
try
get
to do that, and like your knee just like smacks into the window, and you just kind of land back on your back outside, which may or may not actually have been beneficial for you.
Can I see Marcus or Daisy?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Yeah, we're like
Alright.
around the corner.
Yeah.
You can probably see Daisy through the window.
I
maybe.
wasn't sure if through the window if I could see, but if I just fell down, then fell backward.
Maybe you see flashes of her hair as like she might be turning or something like that. But
Can I hit her with a bardic inspiration?
sure.
All right,
I think that's
Daisy,
fair.
you have bardic inspiration.
All right. After
Flame
Landor
on!
goes Marcus. So we'll say you're actually
Um,
both in the same square right now,
Okay.
because she's on your shoulders, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, what do I do with that?
Can I? Yeah.
Throw her
Can
through
I
the
even
window.
get through?
Oh, wait.
That is very suck, as Cook would say. So, I guess I'll take my javelin as well. Light it from my halberd, which is already on fire,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll throw that over at the big bad.
Okay.
And well, you said disadvantage, but I mean, I'm still whatever. What is it? What do
I
I
don't
do?
think. Well, I broke the window.
You did
Probably
break the
took
window,
out
but
some of the vines too with that throw.
Yeah, you know.
you know what?
Technically, we're
roll-
hidden too.
Sure, you can do a regular attack roll.
It's alright. It was a natural one.
He's like,
no!
yeah, it doesn't matter. We're fine. Everybody fine. Situation normal. How are you? All right, yeah. So that just kind of sails wide.
All right. Well, in that case, I really would like to get in this window. Is there anything I could do to get both of us in? And even if it takes like 90% of my movement.
Yeah, I mean, you can make an athletics check to climb. I mean, she's on top of you, so I would say you can make it at disadvantage, but if you succeed, you're both inside.
Would it be any sort of like disadvantage thing or anything if I just kind of like, or would it be any sort of action or movement if I just kind of like leaned over and let her like fall in? No, she's gonna be prone. All right, I'll just roll disadvantage, see how this goes. So that is going to be an 8.
Okay, so Daisy tumbles through and is prone. And it was just a little tighter of a fit than maybe you thought. So you're kind of just half up, and we'll say that's used half your movement.
Okay. Can I use the rest of my movement to climb in?
Yes. Now make one at regular.
Oh yeah, that's an 8 again.
Yeah, you're just kind of struggling. It's just not as quick of a movement as you thought. That's all.
Okay.
You have your bonus action, right?
Yeah, I mean, I have my bonus action, but if I'm like stuck in a window, is there anything I could do with that?
You have it. It's there. I don't know.
I enter a defensive stance while I'm half in the window.
Well, I would say you're not prone. You're just trying to, and you're like, ugh. So you're just standing outside it still.
Okay, so like, would I be able to make an attack like that?
Not at anything inside. Maybe like if someone came in like straight on at Daisy. If that's what you're asking.
Sure. Yeah. So I guess I'll do a defensive stay, unless there's another way I could use my bonus action to get in, which I don't think there is. I'll just enter a defensive stance, and if anything comes at Daisy, I'll hit it.
All right. So this creature here, the High Priest of Talos here.
Daisy's gonna die.
Dead.
Just takes 2 steps down and casts lightning bolt at the 2 of you guys. So I'm gonna need you both to make dexterity saving throws.
I have advantage on dexterity saving throws against attacks that I can see when not blind.
You are prone.
Because I have danger sense.
It's true, but you are prone.
Does that mean that I'm incapacitated?
No, what it means is you have... Let's see.
Would I normally have disadvantage then?
Just hang on reading it. Prone creature's only movement option is to crawl unless it stands up. Creature has disadvantage on attack rolls. Attack roll against the creature has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet. No, we'll just say you have your regular ability to get out of the way.
This is just a straight roll then, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, here we go.
Can I
Natural
see?
20!
Nice.
Can I
That is a
see
success.
the priest?
You see lightning bolts.
But
The 13 was a success, or the natural 20 was a success?
They both are.
Oh, fantastic.
I have a question. When I'm raging, oh my god, that's too many. When I'm raging, I have an advantage on athletics checks, correct?
That is correct, and that was a terrible roll. Hold on. Nice. So you both succeeded. So instead of 21 lightning damage, you each take 10 lightning damage as a bolt of lightning just fires through. Okay.
So was that not a surprise round then?
He had the surprised condition. Well, actually, you know what? I guess he would have been surprised, so he would have still been up here. No, you're correct. So that didn't happen.
Huh?
Sweet.
Well, sorry.
No, it's no reason to apologize. That would be correct.
Daisy's like, and I threw a natural 20.
All right, Daisy, you are now. You just tumbled through the window, and you are prone.
All right.
Now he's gonna do lightning bolt, and we're gonna fail our saves. That's what's gonna happen.
You never know.
Well, first I'm gonna get up.
All right, so you've used half your movement.
My movement to get up, so I won't have to take. It won't be a straight roll anymore. It'll be advantage for me, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to rage.
There you go. Gnome sumo. 1,
Ah!
2.
Ah! And I'm gonna. I can run over to where he is, right? That's
Yep,
like
you have 2 more
1,
squares of movement.
2. Perfect.
Yeah. Bam.
None of my things are on fire, but they are covered in oil. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with my war hammer, which is
Okay.
covered in oil, which means I don't know if it'll work like this because it's kind of like semantics, but technically he would also then get oil on him. Just saying.
That is fair, assuming you
So, yep.
hit, which you have advantage on.
Ooh, she's advantage. Nice.
He's surprised.
Surprise round. Well. Okay.
That's a surprise.
If you're trying to
There we go.
calculate earlier, you had 2 instances of disadvantage affecting you that I know of that you don't.
All right, that is a 17 to hit with my warhammer.
17 hits.
17 hits. So that's a D8.
That's a D4.
Oh, hold on. Don't get ahead.
Sorry.
You know, she's got her. Start with weapon damage.
11 bludgeoning,
11 bludgeoning.
and then it's a D6 for. I'm gonna
Divine
go
Fury.
ahead and do my Divine Fury. Radiant damage. That's gonna be 3.
3 more radiant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you hit, not only does it just impact, but there is a radiant flash of light as your warhammer connects with his ribcage. Crack of ribs.
And that concludes my turn.
All right, Daisy is done. Landor. Landor, make a perception check.
$22.
Okay.
Nice.
You notice these boars start to look up and take note of you.
I had a feeling. Marcus wouldn't have had a feeling, but I definitely had a feeling.
Can I climb inside the window?
Go for your athletics or acrobatics.
13.
Which were you trying?
Acrobatics.
There's just not a lot of ways to jump around and get in there.
Well, if it was athletics, it would have been a 9, so...
Yeah, that would have failed too.
I just can't make it in the window.
Daisy's gonna be pulling you guys in.
I want to hit
gonna
the
get in there.
priest with vicious mockery.
Nice.
Okay. How does
Has to make a wisdom saving throw.
wisdom save? Okay. 21. That's a success.
That is a success.
I had a feeling he'd be good at those.
Yeah, I probably should have thought about the fact it was a wisdom.
No, that's what I was gonna do too. I'm still probably what I'm gonna do. Attack the wisdom.
And
You have your bonus. Right?
yeah, can I see Marcus?
Yeah, I'll say you can. He's struggling.
Okay.
He's on the struggle bus too, trying to get through there.
He gets the bardic inspiration also.
All right.
Thank you.
Landor is done. Now Marcus goes.
All right. I would like to finish getting through the window if I can. Is that just a movement at this point, or I still have to roll for it?
Just roll an athletics check to see how much movement it takes.
Okay, sounds good. That was 18 plus. Where the heck is athletics? 4, so 22.
Yeah, you pop right through. We'll say it's just 1 square of difficult terrain, so you have 4 squares of movement left.
Awesome. I will move 2 to the right, and then I can reach him from there, right?
Yep.
The guy in the middle. Okay. No advantage anymore, right?
No, he's not surprised anymore.
Okay.
Did you want to move somewhere else? It's like chess. You know, your hand's still on the piece.
It is.
Yeah.
Well. I think. Do I want to move diagonal 1? If I move diagonal 1, is the tree thing that would be an L shape away from me, to the right? Like.
So you're trying to go
right,
here?
Yeah, if I go there, the dude that's diagonal down 1 to the right, and then 1 to the right.
And
Is he
here,
still-
you could attack this guy, this guy, this guy, or this guy.
Oh, so they're all already in my range. Dang.
Yeah.
The kind of problems I wish I had.
You have divine fury. You're fine.
At least you're in the window.
It's like
I just have to think about think about what happens after this round.
Landor was
Think
still in band
about our-
camp.
Think about our plan, our agreement. We agreed. Just go for the guy.
Well, that's what I'm doing. But
What plan? I remember fire to burn the twigs. That's what I remember.
All right. Daisy, do I go?
Gonna have to start choosing soon, Josh.
I'm gonna roll a d4. If it's odd, I go back to where I was before. If it's even, I stay where I am now.
But we'll just say you stayed here and you've taken 4 of your movement,
All right. So
and then you're
I'm gonna go back where I was a second ago. Sorry.
Okay. That's fine.
And,
That's 5.
I'll make an attack on him with my
Okay.
halberd, which is flaming.
Flaming.
Flaming halberd.
That's gonna be 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Sick. And
Can you imagine if it didn't? We'd be in trouble.
yes, we would. So that's gonna be 12 slashing and 1 flaming.
Okay.
And if he's still alive, I'll use menacing attack.
He is. He's looking pretty rough at the moment, but
Fantastic. So first I'll add a d8. So it's going to be 6, another 6 slashing.
okay.
And he has to make a wisdom save, or he's going to be frightened, and save DC is 14.
Okay. He has a 9, so he is looking scared.
Fantastic. All right. That I'll enter defensive stance, and that will end my turn. he now has disadvantage on all attack rolls while I'm in his line of sight.
Correct. And he can't willingly move closer to you. Because
yes.
you are the object or source of his fear.
Yeah.
All right. After Marcus goes, he goes. He is going to. He's going to cast. He's going to cast Thunderwave. Which I believe actually is going to hit his own buddies, but he don't give a crap. At this point. Both of you have to make Constitution saving throws, which you both are good at, but...
Sure. And also, did he just attack Izzy?
No, he cast a spell.
Oh, it doesn't count as an attack? Okay.
No. I understand what you're trying to do, but he would not... If he's afraid, he's casting his spells.
That's fine. That's going to be a 15 for me.
Success?
So you said Constitution, right?
Yeah.
I got a 16.
You both succeed, so you both take 3 thunder damage instead of 7.
3.
And then nothing else happens because you both succeeded. I gotta do saving throws for these nerds.
You gonna do individual saves for all of them?
I am, because they actually will determine if they live.
Oh no!
Nope. Yep. Hold on. This is awesome. He's killing his own guys. He don't care.
So many of them too.
I know. He succeeded. He succeeded.
Watch that be the only one.
Yeah.
Nope.
Fantastic. Perfect.
Let's see. Is the range 15 feet or 10 feet? I think it's 15.
I don't know.
All right, hang on. $15. Oh, he succeeded too. Look at this. These little guys. These little guys.
That's like, there were 2 that I really wanted to die. It was the one that did die, and then that one.
And he died. This one's still. This is too far away. This boar.
Oh no. Michael thinks he's outside in safety.
No, from the beginning I told
Shape
you,
changes.
we don't want to be outside.
Shape changes.
Mhm.
Oh no!
Into
entire
a
time
half
he
orc.
said,
Looks like he's
"We need to
dressed
be
in hide
inside."
armor and some very primal looking gear.
Oh wow.
Great.
1, 2, 5, and he just is now in your face. Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, you guys may have stepped in it.
Sorry.
Listen,
Oh, I thought to mute myself, but it was already
You're
happening.
fine. You're fine.
it's fine. It's fine.
6.
I need to step away for a second. I'm sorry to do this in the middle of combat. I
That's
will be
fine. There's
RB.
plenty for me to do right now.
Okay.
Oops. You guys don't know about that one.
What one?
Nothing.
So it's not all of the boars then.
Correct. Just some of them.
All right,
Um,
I could live with that.
and now other boars. He's going to move up and attack with his tusk. That's a 5. That's not going to do it. 4. He gets a little charge attack.
Oh my gosh. Landor, no.
Natural 20.
Oh.
Okay, so you're going to take...
Wait.
Well, let me just get the math and then you can... That'll be 6 slashing damage. Oh no, sorry. 11 slashing damage.
If it's a natural 20, could I still use my cutting words on it?
A natural 20 always hits.
Okay.
So would it still be a crit if he used his cutting words?
I would say if you were able to reduce it to where it wouldn't hit, I would make it a regular hit.
Okay.
So if you want to try that, you can.
Ooh. Yes, I'll try it.
Okay.
Good luck.
Come on.
His result is a 23, so you fail.
Oh.
Because the 6 brings it down to a 17.
You're supposed to tell me that before.
Okay, so you didn't use it.
I need to know what the full number was. I was thinking it was a 20.
Well, actually,
if it had been...
You can try to reduce it. Can you do the damage or the attack roll?
I can do the damage or the attack roll.
So it's 11 slashing damage.
So it'd be 22?
No, that's with everything doubled. And then added.
Oh.
So it was 5 times 2 plus 1. So it's 11 slashing. And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
$18.
18. Okay, yeah. It looked like you were gonna. He almost knocked you off your feet, but you're still there. This guy is charging into 3.
Oh my gosh.
This is probably a miss. Yeah, 14.
That used to be a hit.
You are the luckiest part
3,
alive.
4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Oh, Landor's about to die.
He only took 1 hit out of like
We'll find out.
4 made
6.
against him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boys are charging down on you.
My God.
Yeah, he's now
I'm
surrounded.
not gonna make this, guys. But
You still never know.
but you never know.
I mean, you just gotta make you check. To
Oh,
get
their speed's
inside.
actually 40 feet, but whatever. We'll just go with it.
No, because even if I can make it inside, all those are gonna get opportunity attacks on me. I wouldn't make that.
Not if
Unless you
disengage.
disengage.
Yeah.
So, the twig blights.
Which it sounds like it sucks, but honestly, that's he takes an attack.
Oh, because did you enter your stance? You did, didn't you? Okay, so
Yeah,
he's right here, I think is the way that works.
That's 16 to hit.
He has 1 hit point, so done. This guy goes here.
Also still in my range, right?
Mm-hmm.
That one's actually only an 11 to hit.
That's a miss.
Okay.
1, 2.
Sorry, Izzy.
Going to attack Izzy.
Okay, if he's gonna attack Izzy, he's gonna take an attack.
Is it a reaction to it or a preventative? I'm just saying, just the order of events is what matters to me here.
When a creature makes an attack against a target, you can make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature. It doesn't say, so they probably do make the
They
attack.
get to do it, but then just
Yeah.
you can use your reaction, right? To
Mhm.
Okay. 5 to hit. That's a miss, obviously.
And that's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. And he has 1 hit point, so done. This guy's coming after you.
He's already in my range, so I can't do anything.
Mm-hmm. He's going to attack. It's a 14. That's a miss.
It's a miss.
This guy goes here and attacks Marcus. I think that's 17. It's an
That would be a
18.
hit. That's
18 hits. That's going to be 3 piercing damage as his little needly twig claws kind of just come after you. And then 1, 2.
How much damage did he take?
That's
3?
3.
3. Okay.
6 total. That's a 22 to hit.
Yep, that's a hit. He is not. Well, I don't think you can not kill him, but just roll damage anyway.
That's 11 slashing.
Yeah, he's dead. So yeah, they just come and you're just like just flying all over the place as he nearly threatens every space in the room. They're done. Daisy.
Jeez, I go after everyone.
Oh man, flank.
Is
flank.
Is the halberd still lit?
It should be.
Yeah,
Oh,
because it's 2 rounds,
actually,
right?
Actually, oh yeah, it's 2 rounds. It's not 2 uses. It's 2 rounds. So,
So
yeah,
after
it
this,
is.
after you're done, you have 1 more round with it on fire.
Yeah.
Okay,
this
I am gonna use his halberd to light my hand axe and my warhammer on fire.
So just for fun, let's have you roll dexterity check to coordinate that, because he is literally just swinging, knocking these things down as in the middle of combat.
All right, here we go. That's gonna be
Not a save, so there's no advantage.
Man, all right.
Is there anyone on fire she could light it from?
A 13 plus 2 is a 15.
All right, you're able to get your warhammer to light, and then you realize I'll just touch my axe to my own hammer. At that point.
Okay, so now that my things are lit on fire, I am going to flank. So I'm gonna run around to the other side of him.
All right, this guy's gonna attack you.
Good, bring it.
All right, he got you. You got a 21 to hit. Hold on, that's
Good job.
5 piercing reduced to 2. Good job. She says.
Now just out of curiosity,
Mhm.
would Marcus get an attack because he attacked?
He has to use his reaction to do it, I believe, and he used his
Okay.
reaction to.
Yeah,
make the
I
other
did
one.
use my reaction.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was every time or if it was only.
Mhm.
I would like to try to hit that man with my warhammer.
I think you should.
Here we go. 17.
That's a hit.
Is that with advantage?
Right. I gotta see if I roll a d20. I mean, get a
Because
20.
you might get a crit.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. That was a 4, so no.
All right, so that's just a regular hit then.
And okay, so let's do. Oh my gosh, I need to stop. Like when I push my dice to the side, I just squish them all together, and then I lose which dice I need. Okay,
D&D
So
problems.
6. So 8 bludgeoning,
8 bludgeoning.
because I get my rage bonus, and then a d6 for my divine fury, which is a 4.
So 12 altogether.
And then, then also I have to roll the fire damage. But yeah, that was
Okay.
bludgeoning, and then 4 radiant, and now for the fire damage.
Okay.
4 fire damage.
So 16 altogether.
Yeah.
Oh man, that just crack, like right on his collarbone is like crunching. His thing lights up on fire a little bit. He's down on one knee trying to like stand.
And Daisy's gonna hit him again with the hand axe. And then we're gonna need to get Landor in here.
I can't do anything. Can't say anything.
I'm gonna use my. Okay. 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Yes. All right. 3. And then also this is also on fire. So that's going to be hand axe is 3. 5 slashing damage.
Sure. So like you cracked him on the collarbone. He goes down on one knee, only to see your hand axe right into his forehead.
And then another 4 fire damage.
And you just remove it, and he just drops like a sack of potatoes.
Did you mean to kill him or leave him alive?
Well, he's dead now.
We didn't talk about it
You
before.
didn't say either way. Normally, before you deal damage, you do have to declare non-lethal.
Yeah, I should have said it before we went into the room. That's when I was like, wait, I can't say anything. So,
Yep.
You're raging anyway.
From a narrative
Daisy.
standpoint, it just makes sense.
Daisy was planning to kill him no matter what you were going to tell her.
Oh, really? Okay.
Fair enough.
So what
She-
matters then?
She agreed to run away if needed. But that was
That's
the
fair.
most you were going to get out of
But
her.
now you're
Okay.
inside the house, and your enemies are outside the house.
Well,
All right,
Uh,
Daisy's
as long as they don't burn it down.
Daisy does have some movement left.
I do 1, 2. Would I
You've
have
used
1
two.
square?
You've got
Oh,
3. You
you
can
only
move.
used 2, 3.
Are the tree things
Um,
still there after that guy dies?
They are.
I want to try and. Well, if I move, he's gonna get an attack of opportunity. But do I care? Is the question. Yeah, I don't care. Can you move me towards the window where Landor
Sure, let's just
is?
resolve
That way
this first. That's a miss. That's a 11. So that's 1, 2, 3.
Awesome. And then I guess everyone else has to go first. But I would like to eventually help him through the window.
Fair enough. All right, so that's Daisy's turn. Landor.
Does Shatter hit me?
Let's take a quick look.
I'll
Marcus
this.
is like, no, don't do it.
Oh, that's sick.
No, I'm not, I don't even know what that does, but I know it's something significant just because of the question you asked.
Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point must make a con save. I'm gonna say yes.
Ah. All right, then I'm gonna disengage and try to go through the window.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, you just can't hit everybody. If you did want to hit like this back row, you could kind of aim it down here.
Yeah, but
But you just couldn't get these two guys.
yeah, I'm gonna try to go through the window.
I understand.
We'll see how well that works out for me. I'm gonna go with the athletics, but I don't think it's gonna make a difference. 11.
It works.
Yay!
So he just kind
Hallelujah.
of sees what's going on, and just as that boar kind of charged in on you, you just kind of took that momentum as a little boost, and then bloop, and he goes. You've used, we'll call that difficult terrain, so 2 squares of your movement to get there.
fantastic.
Can I move on to the other side of Izzy?
So 3,
Just
4,
like-
like that.
Yes.
Sure.
And I'm gonna cast a level 1 healing word as a bonus action on myself.
Okay.
Awesome. I get 7 health. Alright, and that ends my turn.
All right, Marcus.
All right. So,
I love this game.
so many choices.
Just to kill those 2 little guys.
Well, I'm not going to waste my bonus action on one of them, but I will. Let's see.
Kill both of them.
No,
Boars can't make range damage.
Boars can't make range damage, but there's 2 orcs there, and the more the boars might turn into orcs, and they're going to be coming through the windows next or throwing javelins into the windows.
But if we set ourselves up, like if I move down into that corner as they're hopping through the window.
Yeah, we're just going to hit them as they come in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But if they're going to come in, I'm going to use my bonus action to be able to get hits on them anytime they try to hop through the window, you know? So I'll kill... Oh, I guess that's presumptuous of me. I will attack the one right below me.
Okay.
And that's a 19 to hit.
He's got 1 hit point, so success.
Poof, be gone.
Pretty much.
And then if I go all the way into that bottom left corner,
Like here?
Yeah, would I get opportunity? Well, with my stance, would I get opportunity attacks on things trying to come through the window?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so I'll do that. Enter a defensive stance.
So
Say,
1, 2,
everybody
3.
pick a window. Everybody pick a window.
The guy's just gonna
if
attack
they-
because you're leaving his reach.
Yeah, that's fine.
Miss.
if they come in, we're gonna make them pay for it dearly. Also, there's one more tree thing, but you know,
Don't sweat
not
the
a
small
deal.
stuff.
All right, yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. After Marcus goes, all right, these nerds go. Let me just double check a couple of things. Okay, I think we're fine. All right.
I think the flame goes out too.
Yes. Yeah, your fire is no longer there. So he steps forward here and casts a lightning bolt through the window on
my
the two of you guys. So both of you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
I get advantage.
You do.
Nice, natural 20.
History repeating
Nice.
itself, even though it
And
never
8.
happened in the first part. Okay, so you failed.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna die.
No.
Oh. Okay.
Maybe.
They're both dead.
So Izzy saved and takes 17 lightning damage. Meaning
And I'm down.
Landor takes
34.
34 lightning damage.
All right.
We're just gonna go ahead and say disabled right now. As lightning just arcs right through the window.
Man.
This one comes up here. Also casts lightning bolt,
But
but
it'll hit me.
can only see Daisy.
Do I get an attack on him since he just entered my reach or no? 'Cause he's out the
I think
window.
the window is really awkward there.
All right, that's fair.
So go ahead.
Come on, Izzy. Don't you die on me. Oh god.
All right. Well, hold on. I gotta. I was looking at the board trying to figure out where I could move Landor that he would be safe, and I could.
Don't forget the information he specifically told you.
Yeah, he has a healing potion. Yeah.
I know. Well, I think we have 3 in total. I think I am holding 2 other ones. Okay. That's a dexterity save,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
So I rolled a 15, but I actually have +2, so that's 17.
You succeed, and instead, because of that, you take 11 lightning damage.
All right, not bad, not bad.
Mm.
Oh boy, now whose turn is it?
May I ask how you're doing on hit points?
She has 12.
He's like, I know the things.
He always knows.
How much health do you guys have? I know.
All right, so
Mister, I have 30 hit points.
That's true.
the boars seem to kind of just meander off a bit.
I have a question.
Yes.
They're casting lightning bolt through the windows.
Mm-hmm. They're tall enough to do so.
Is it like a cone though? Like, can they see
Straight line.
like the straight line? Okay, so I'm just asking because I'm going to move.
You were right in the crisscross there.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
But I want to move Landor obviously out of view of any windows. So I just want to make sure that if like I move him somewhere, it's just a straight line.
Sure. All right. Oh, and this guy. 2.
Yeah.
He's gonna attack Daisy. It's a 14. That's a miss. He's like trying to like
Wait,
jump up.
is he within reach of?
He is.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you. That's a 25. So,
Boop. He's done. They're all dead.
14 slashing.
Please tell me it's my turn.
It is Daisy's turn.
Okay, I'm going to use to move diagonal to the left up, and I also want to drag Landor diagonal to the left up so he's not in view of the windows.
So you're kind of like that is your goal?
Yeah, and I feel like that uses all my movement because I know you only get half movement when you're dragging someone.
Right, so that's 2 squares of your movement.
Okay, whatever. Main focus is I'm popping open one of those healing potions and I'm stuffing it in his mouth.
Okay, and we said it's
Don't die
max.
on me!
It's we said it's maximum healing, so it's 10. I believe we discussed, right?
Yeah, you said it's always max, but it takes an action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's so I have 10 health then?
You kind of in an unconscious state swallow the. You just kind of cough a little bit, and you feel like, what the heck just happened?
And then is it a bonus action for me to take one?
Nope, it's an action.
Action. Okay, always action. Got
Yep.
it. Okay. I am gonna leave Landor there and go diagonal down 3 to the right.
2, like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, 2.
Just make sure 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And that way, if either of those guys come through, Landor just has to move down 1 and then we'll be flanking.
Okay.
Also, nobody can get hit. Only one person can get hit at a time.
Yeah, it's less tempting to just fry you both at the same time. All right. Daisy's done. Landor, you had quite the 6 seconds of time there.
Yes, I did.
But you're
I
back
get
up.
fried by lightning.
Yeah.
Get dragged over into the corner.
Yep.
Izzy, you used one of yours, right?
Oh, and your
Yes.
rage is over.
Okay.
Oh, right, because I didn't take... Wait. Oh, I didn't attack.
Is
She
it?
got attacked. It didn't hit her. Does that
Yeah, how does that
count?
work? I'm going to look it up real quick.
I've never played one, but I thought it was when you get attacked too.
Yeah, no, it's attacked or
Yeah, you might
try
be
to
fine.
attack someone.
Your rage it lasts for 1 minute, ends early if you are knocked unconscious, or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn, or taken damage. So you are totally fine. You certainly did that. So yeah, you're good. Landor's back.
Alright. I am going to...
Take another potion.
Nah, I live on the wild side.
Yo, you crazy, man.
I
yeah.
am nuts.
We
Take
could
me one step over to the right, and I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on this guy out the window.
I like it. That is a wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yep. Right. Oops. Let's see here. 15?
The save DC is 15.
Okay, but he still takes half damage.
No, wait, it's D6s. It was a level 1, by the way.
Okay.
And 13, so 6 damage.
6 psychic damage.
Yes.
As you kind of just mutter that incantation, it just kind of hits his eyes and kind of just shakes it off a little.
Alright, and then I am going to take a step down diagonal to the left one.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to cast a level 2 healing word on Izzy.
Okay.
So
actually,
is...
if you're gonna cast 2 spells in one turn, one has to be a cantrip.
Oh, okay. I guess I don't.
Okay.
And then that would end my turn.
All right. Marcus.
I always hated that rule. Well, not hate it. It's just I don't know. Like,
It's a
I know it's
balancing
a
thing.
rule. Yeah, it is. Because I've read all of like Crawford's conversations on it. Like, I understand that it is a rule, but it's always like, what?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I try to, so I want to go to the right one, but and try to attack this thing.
Yeah.
It's like right there. Its face
Oh, yeah.
is like right in the window, right? That wouldn't be disadvantage or anything like
No,
that.
I would just rule that as regular.
Okay, you could call it piercing if you want to, since I won't be slashing or just going straight. I don't know, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, piercing's fine.
That's a 21.
Oh
Hit.
yeah, that'll hit.
And that'll be... So that's going to be 12 slashing.
Okay.
And... Does he look like he's doing pretty bad?
Nope.
No? Oh.
No. He looks like he's just. He looks like he's just maybe got a little woundage, but.
Whoa. Alright. I'm gonna make it a menacing attack.
In that case, let's add to this.
I was probably gonna do it anyway, but now I'm definitely gonna do it. Thank you for that information. So menacing attack, it's a DC 14 wisdom, and then also gonna be an extra 3 damage.
Okay. Got a 9, so he is afraid.
Fantastic.
Oop. Oh, little halo. For some reason, magenta means fear.
This is
Very
such a
scary
yikes.
color.
I'm so worried about not knowing what else is in this place. Because I want to use my action surge. Should I just do it?
No, you should wait. You should wait.
I should wait.
What are you doing,
How
Marcus?
Yeah, I'll back up and back where I was and enter a defensive stance.
Will he get an attack of opportunity?
He will.
Oh, I meant well, that's all right. I didn't say. Yeah.
He was back in the corner. To the
Is that
left
what you
one.
meant to hear?
I did mean to go there. Oh yeah, so would he?
Well, technically, his space is only like that line in front, right?
So he probably would get an attack.
I don't know. Technically,
know
I'm still
what-
in his range.
I don't know what that mechanic.
That is where I wanted to go, but I don't know if he would get an attack or not.
He's
But
in
I
his
should-
range, but he can't see you anymore.
What I should have said is that I went to the diagonal space to hit him, but that's on me.
What would you
so
like? You want to go here?
I want to go there. Yeah.
I want to go to there. Okay.
Is that what I said? What did we do there?
No, that's just Liz Lemon.
Okay.
We'll just say he just needlessly swings in the air as you
Okay.
kind of go back after you.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Add
he
the
rolled a
fun
6.
stats.
Anyways, there you go.
Okay.
So Marcus is done.
Defensive stance and done.
Done. Okay. Well, let's see. He cannot willingly move forward.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah, but he could still just range attack us.
But he can't see us because their line of sight is only straight forward.
I don't know.
He could see. I would say he could see Landor from there. But he's actually going to simply run this. Whoops, that's Marcus. I saw the outline. Yeah, he's going to run this way. And you're not sure where he went. This one is going to try and climb through.
Just push him back out. Just like grab his head and just say no.
Technically, I could do that, but I think I'd rather have him in here.
He climbs in. Bam. Go ahead and make your your attack.
Does he get advantage because technically he's flanking?
I would say yes.
Alright, so that's going to be a 25 to hit.
For the weirdest reason, that misses. No, just kidding.
And that's going to be... So that's 6 slashing. Yeah, that's 6 slashing. That's it.
All right, and his movement is now 0 thanks to your sentinel feat, and so he's going to cast Thunder Wave.
Good
I need
call.
everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my gosh. 8.
Okay.
9.
Just wait for Izzy.
11.
Okay, all of you take 3 thunder damage because I rolled like absolute piss, and actually all 3 of you are knocked prone.
Okay.
Man.
Actually, you get pushed back, kind of right into that corner. Yeah, you get pushed back. Actually, it's 10 feet, but you're all knocked prone. This door bursts open.
Yeah, of course it does.
And he just lets loose with a lightning bolt on you, Marcus. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright, that's a 14.
Success. All right. So 11 lightning damage.
Okay.
And then he's going to stay right there. And Daisy.
I'm gonna go to the other side of the orc.
So
The
up
one
here.
that's next. Yep.
Okay. 1, 2.
And I would like
so
to.
you stand up. Yep.
Yeah.
And that's the this will take all your movement.
Yep.
But you can make
and then I'm going to try and hit him with my warhammer.
Okay.
Man, that's a 10.
Arctic.
I'm sure to use your product inspiration.
Yeah, I did earlier to hit the wizard caster.
Her mic cut out.
That's my
but-
fault.
Oh, I didn't realize. Okay.
I didn't either.
Honesty. You missed.
So that misses. All right. Well,
She didn't
that's
know her
okay.
mic cut out.
No.
That's okay. I could still try and do offhand, even though I didn't hit, right?
That was with your advantage, though, correct?
Oh. pfft. I'm real bad
She
at
moves
remembering
there to
things.
flank. it was there. It just
It doesn't matter. That was a 9.
Oh.
But I'm gonna hit him again, and this time I'm gonna know to roll with advantage.
yes.
A natural 20.
Nice.
All right. So you are going to double all dice associated with this roll.
Oh golly! All right. Well, that is
So both your
great.
damage and your radiant.
My damage and my radiant. Okay.
You just don't get your
but
strength modifier.
2. Okay.
Is that
Okay.
still? Is it still on fire since she lit it, or did it just end?
I think
No,
it just ended.
It ended. So this one is going to be my radiant damage, and this one's going to be my other one.
All right.
We can't
Just
see
because
them.
I'm rolling them at the same time.
One was blue, one was purple.
Yeah. Okay, so my regular damage, it doesn't get the strength, but it does get my raging, so that's 4. And I have to use my oh no, can I use my, I guess technically I'd have my hand axe in my
It's with your offhand.
yeah, so that is 4 points of slashing damage. And
So you
6
rolled a 1?
No, I rolled a 2.
So double that to 4 plus.
Oh, 4 plus that, so it's 6.
So 6 total for that. Okay. And
Okay, and then that's going to be 6, 7, 8.
then 8
radiant.
from the radiant. Okay.
Mhm.
He's starting to look a little bit rough there. Not too crazy, but you know.
Oh, don't you worry.
Don't you worry about that. I will fix it.
I hope.
And that concludes Daisy's turn.
Daisy's done. Landor, you are prone.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get up.
Okay, you now used half your movement.
15.
Mhm.
Can I cast a firebolt at the guy down below?
Definitely could shoot it over Daisy's head. Absolutely.
Yes. Sweet. 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Sweet. And 5 damage. Fire damage.
5 fire damage. Firebolt hits him and he just starts to get singed.
And now I will cast, because that was a cantrip, I'll cast a level 2 healing word on Daisy.
Done.
You get 10 health back.
Nice.
All right, so you still have 3 squares of movement if you want them.
Let me up one.
So right here?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know if they have lightning bolts left, but you're still in a line.
True.
Sorry. No. Just
All right, so then Landor is done.
I'm done.
All right, Marcus.
You should be able to kill him, though, Marcus.
I certainly hope so, but we'll see.
Don't miss.
With that kind of pressure. So I guess I'll stand first of all,
Mm-hmm.
and just make an attack with the halberd for now. Ooh, that's gonna be 15. If I didn't have advantage, it could have been a natural 1.
15 does hit.
That's 12 slashing.
Okay.
And
Take a nice chunk out of his arm, but he's definitely like bleeding and looking rough, but he's still standing.
mhm.
Now decisions come into play.
Well, first I'm gonna use second wind, I think.
Bonus action.
Yeah. Well, no, we'll use my bonus action to make an attack with Polearm Master.
Polearm Master. Make him the butt of your jokes.
That's a 21,
Oh yeah, 21 hits.
and that's 6 bludgeoning.
6 bludgeoning. Crack and his blood spits out of his now split lip as he's just kind of like he's kind of looking like it just looks really gross and primal.
Sorry. What race did you say these guys are? You said they're orcs.
Half orcs.
Orcs.
They have orcish features, but
I'm just gonna say to him, like, who are you? What do you want?
Okay.
What are you doing here?
All right.
I guess he can't respond.
Well, when it's his turn, yeah.
Hopefully the other one heard too, because I'm gonna use my action surge.
Action
And-
surge. Here it is.
Oh shoot! I only get. Dang! I wouldn't have done that. All right, whatever. It's all right. I thought I got another bonus action too. I just get an action. Yikes! All right, that's fine.
Sometimes you go offense.
We're gonna be okay. And that's gonna be 25 to hit,
That hits.
and that's 7 slashing.
He's hanging on by a thread. You cracked him in the face with the butt end of your stick, of your pole arm, and then you just slashed him in the gut, and he's just kind of like, blood is just kind of oozing out, but he's like standing there, just.
Why won't you die?
And I will use pushing attack. Wait, pushing attack, right? Sorry, attack. Yeah, pushing attack. For another 2 slashing.
Same
And-
effect. Was he have to
Yes.
make a saving throw?
He has to make a strength save, or I should shoot. I said pushing. Is it alright if I switch that to menacing? So far, the effect is still the same. It's just the saving throw is different.
That's fine.
Okay.
I revealed no results.
Okay. Saving throw. Wisdom.
Okay, he fails his wisdom save.
Okay. Awesome. So he's frightened. Then.
Also, I have a question. If he was to push him, I'm guessing he would have pushed him into me. Would I have gotten pushed too then?
We would do the
Right,
old. You
tripped
crouch
over you.
down. He falls on you.
Yeah, he pushes you right over. I would just handle that however I felt like it at the moment.
Okay.
That's pretty much how I would deal with that.
Sounds like a pyramid.
So Mark is definitely, I think, is done at this point.
Yeah, definitely.
I think you've expended everything unless you wanted to move. You stood up, so you'd have 3 squares.
No, I'll stay there.
Okay.
And I asked him the question, so, and he's now frightened. So hopefully, hopefully that has some effect.
Yes, I mean you're definitely messing this dude up. So we'll say it's this guy's turn. He's seeing his buddy get all messed up. 2. And he's going to attack Marcus with a claw. He's got like a clawed gauntlet. He's swiping. It went 22.
Oh, wait a second. Okay, all right. So cool. He missed, but I actually still get my polearm master attack. I just get one of them because I didn't do defensive stance. Defensive stance.
Oh,
would
so
let me
he's
keep
saying
it.
he's here, unless he.
Yeah, unless.
Because if you hit him, you make it freeze.
If I hit him, he stops.
Thank you, Sentinel.
It's probably worse. That's a 24 to hit, so I do hit him,
24 hits.
and he takes 6 slashing.
Okay. Yeah, so he looks like he's ready to swing at you with that claw. But he doesn't, because he stops. He looks like he's now cowering up against the window. And roll an intimidation check with advantage, Marcus. And use your strength modifier instead of your charisma. Because
I love that.
why in the world would charisma matter right now if you're going to be menacing him with your physique?
That's gonna be a 13.
Okay. So he's split open. He's like, it's almost like his guts are ready to be poured out.
Oh, wait a second. It's 13. Sorry.
That's fine. So he just says, and back to you in like a broken common, the will of Talos will be fulfilled. And he's kind of like just he looks like he's afraid of you for sure, but he just looks a little deranged. Like, like I said, the blood is kind of just pouring down. Like, it's really kind of creepy looking. And that's it as far as they go. How long does that menacing attack last, actually? Is that a minute?
That's a good question. I've never had to worry about how long it lasts. Failed save. It's frightened of. It's only until the end of my next turn.
Okay, so he's now no longer afraid of you.
And same with the other guy who ran away.
Gotcha.
Well, yeah, at the end of my next turn, but it's the same thing. It wouldn't have done
Effectively,
anything anyway.
yeah. Okay, so after they go, we've got Landor.
All right.
Oh, no, excuse me. We have Daisy.
Oh.
All right, yeah, I'm just gonna try and take this guy that's right next to us down. I'm gonna try and hit him with my warhammer again.
Gangbusters.
And I get advantage
You do.
because we're flanking. That is... Sorry. 17 to hit.
How do you want to do this?
Ugh.
He's got 2 hit points left.
I kind of want to just like cut him. Oh no, wait! I'm using my warhammer.
Hit him
I
out
just
the
wanna
window.
That's a great idea. Yeah, I just want to like.
Yeah,
Like
so he's
home
talking
run.
to he's talking to Marcus right now, like the will of Talos.
And I just like home run smash him with my warhammer.
right through the window. He crashes through it, right through. I feel like that deserves a snarky response from Daisy too, but.
And then I'm gonna move over and use my bonus action to hit that other orc
Okay.
with my hand axe, and I don't get advantage because we're not flanking anymore. Saying this more so for myself than for anyone else.
That's fine.
That is
set
a-
up.
16 to hit.
16 hits.
Nice. All right, that's a d6.
But you did use your Divine Fury on the other one. That is on the first
Yeah,
one that hits.
it's just 1d6.
Plus your Rage.
Yep, so it's 7 points of slashing damage.
It's a pretty nice shot right there.
Mm-hmm.
You raged again?
Did I lose my rage? I didn't think so.
No,
'cause
you
I
rolled a d6 and got 7 damage, so that was with
yeah,
rage
you didn't-
damage.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you didn't lose it.
I was gonna say because I was
No, you're
tapped.
fine. Totally fine.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
don't mind me. I'm sorry.
Okay. That's all right. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more rounds on my rage. So, unless I
Okay.
don't attack or don't get attacked.
Okay. So Daisy is then done, or do you
Done.
want to continue to move?
I guess movement. Do I have how many squares of movement do I have? 3.
You still have 4 left.
4. Oh my gosh! All right. Well, just move me 2 more over to the side.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And Landor.
Now, this is a whole new turn, correct?
Yeah, you're the top of the round.
So, the enemy would have its movement back. Because it lost its
Well,
movement
yeah,
last
everybody's turn kind of
right?
resets individually when they go.
So he still would have 0 movement?
Right now, yes.
Okay.
Well, if you use dissonant whispers,
They
if
use their
that's what you're
reaction to
going
move.
for- Yeah, they use their
But
reaction.
this is as far as its speed allows it to. Would it have speed?
Fair enough. I'll just still make him run away.
Okay. Oh no, that,
But you don't- I mean, you don't know.
Okay.
You don't know that.
Maybe.
Well, I think I would know what his ability would do, but like, I mean,
He's
I feel like I would know.
You
But
don't know.
anyway. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna hit him with the dissonant whispers because he's annoying me.
Fair enough.
So
Okay, wisdom
saving
save.
Incredible.
Natural 20.
You know what? Why is it every single time Josh needs to do wisdom saving throw, you throw a 9? Every
I
time
don't
with
know.
me, it's a 15 to 20.
It's because you're like me. You're a dodge. That's why.
I know. I'm just good with it.
It's alright. Every time
Still
he rolls a
takes-
die to decide who to hit, it's me. So
It
it's
still takes 6 damage.
That's 6 psychic damage, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on Daisy, since apparently she used hers.
Okay.
I did.
You do have movement if you'd like to use it.
Oh. Move me down 2. No. Leave me where I am. I'm gonna stay
Okay.
where I am.
I have a question.
Yes, Marcus, you're gonna be
For-
going next. But continue.
For flanking,
Yes,
because he is
threatening him.
yeah, because he's threatening him from where he is, would that still count as flanking since I'm on the other side threatening?
It's a great
wish.
question. I'm gonna say no for now, but I'm going to look into that.
I think
All
technically the rules are no, but I wish it would.
Yeah, I mean,
I get it though. I'm strong enough. My character is overpowered enough, you know.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll move 1 to the right so that I'm flanking, and then
Okay.
we'll make an attack. And that's gonna be a 18 to hit.
Yes, most
Did
definitely.
you roll with advantage?
I did, yes.
Okay.
Um,
I only heard one thud, so I wasn't sure.
I do them both at the same time.
Ah,
So that's an 11 slashing,
Oh yeah, that's a good chunk.
and
Definitely coughing up some blood now.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to do second wind because
Because that's a good decision right now.
so I take whatever level 4, get 11 hit points back.
Nice. Very nice.
Feel a lot better.
Yep.
Yeah, and that'll be my turn.
All right. This guy is going to go then. And he's going to cast Thunder Wave.
Of
And
course.
it's a good thing you didn't move down.
That's why I didn't,
had a
because I knew
feeling.
that he
was
had
like,
Thunder
I
Wave.
know what he's thinking.
I'm like,
but
wait, that would put me in range.
I had to throw the bait out there. Whoops. He stays there. Constitution saving throws.
It's an 11 for me.
A fail.
18.
That's a success.
Nice.
Josh, you take 14 points of thunder damage,
Yeah.
and you are pushed into this corner and knocked prone.
Thank God. I thought you were gonna push me out the window.
Same.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was going to also.
Didn't even think of it. Oh well. And Daisy, you take 7 points of thunder damage because you saved.
Do I also get knocked prone?
Nope, you made your saving throw.
Cool.
And he's going to stay right there.
Good.
Good. And then this door opens. Bam!
Oh my
Knew
gosh.
it. I knew it.
Too many
And-
people.
Oh, he's no longer. He doesn't need that halo anymore, does he?
No, he doesn't.
Cause he ain't a scared no more.
He also, if he did, as long as he did have the halo, he wasn't allowed to move closer. He's probably had more than enough time to get closer, but
Oh, definitely. I actually was moving him every round. You guys just didn't see. What does he have? Says he has a ranged weapon attack, but I don't see what it is.
Is it a javelin? Because we raided orcs' bodies before.
Yeah,
although they're
it's a
half
javelin.
orcs.
He's throwing a javelin at. Hold on, roll. Let's see.
how about a short bow or a dagger?
I think the only options for a javelin would be Landor or Daisy. So, Daisy.
Bring it.
I'm a straight run away from him.
Well, just you're out of the short range.
Oh, okay, all right. So
Um,
I guess I tried to tank it.
16 to hit, which is a
That
hit.
hits?
Hold on, is it 16?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well then I'm gonna yell at him to distract him.
Ooh, what do you say? What do you say? What do you say?
you couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
There you go.
And you can take away 4 from that.
So it's a 12. Does it still hit?
No.
All right. He kind of turns and goes, huh? Like, and it lands into the fireplace as his turn is now over. Daisy, you go.
All right, I am still raging because I attacked my last round, and I'm going to attack again. I'm
Mhm.
gonna try and hit that guy, and I don't have an advantage, but here we go. Hold on, I'm gonna use my inspiration just to be on the safe side. 17 to hit with my warhammer.
17 hits.
Hits. Here we go. Nice. Yeah. Okay. So 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Dang.
If
Oh
I'm
my
doing that
gosh.
right. No, wait, hold on. Let me make sure. That's 8. No, wait, that's not right. Sorry. No, that is right. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, because you
Math is
add
hard.
6 to it, so that's correct. And now you have your Divine Fury.
Yup. Some radiant damage up in here. All right, and that is 6 points of radiant damage.
Just crack him upside the head with the Warhammer. He's looking like stunned right now as he just sits there, chest exposed, waiting.
All right, and I would like to use my bonus action to try and drive my hand axe into his exposed chest and murder him. I don't think that's gonna hit. It's 12.
A 12 misses.
Womp womp.
Okay.
And that concludes my turn.
All right, Landor.
I feel like when you said it's a 12 and you paused, you're waiting for her to use her bardic inspiration.
She has that option, so I'm supposed before I reveal the result.
She already
No, I
used it.
had to. Yeah, I had to use it to hit him with the warhammer.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
I forgot then. Well, Landor's up.
Let's see here. I'm gonna use my light crossbow to shoot at the one down below.
Okay.
And I get a 7.
Well, the bolt just kind of goes past and smacks into the wall. Goes, "Brrrr."
And I'm going to use a level 1 healing word on Marcus.
Thank you.
You get 9 health back.
Fantastic.
Handy to have those bards.
And that's the end of my turn.
I'm thinking like maybe I should take a level on cleric.
All right, Marcus is up. You were knocked
alright.
prone.
Yes, I'll stand up.
Stand up
Move one to the right.
for your rights. Okay.
And attack. So that's going to be a 24 to hit
Oh yeah, that'll do.
and 11 slashing.
11, you say?
Mm-hmm.
11 slashing, you say? How do you want to do this one?
Thank God.
Finally.
So he kind of he knocked me prone, and I just do the jump up, and on my way up, I use that momentum to just down.
Nasty. It cleaves his, like he's turned to face Daisy because she, and it just from the back, the halberd just embeds itself right in and kind of splits, driving down a little off center, but just because of the way the spine works and all that fun stuff, just you just pick it up and you still have 2 squares of movement left.
All right. I would like to go. I'll go up 2 and enter defensive stance.
Okay.
And that's it.
And that's it. All right. This anchorite is going to go 1. Yep, he would do it. 2.
Alright, I'm going to try and attack him. That's going to be 21.
21 hits.
And that is 14 max damage.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so he just isn't. People just always underestimate the range of this thing, and you just kind of stab him forward, and as it kind of it embeds a little bit into his breastbone, but he's kind of just stands there, and while the halberd is still stuck in him, he casts Thunder Wave,
Of course he does.
which I believe actually, I don't think that hits Landor. I think I keep looking at this, but
Oh my god, why am I still rolling this die?
15-foot cube, it does hit Landor. Okay, it pushes 10 feet. So everybody's got to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, it's a 7.
8.
20.
Okay,
Nice.
Daisy succeeds. Marcus and Landor both take 4 thunder damage. Daisy takes 2.
Going to use cutting words to reduce that.
Is that incoming
Yeah.
damage or an incoming attack?
Oh, it says an attack roll,
Yeah, so.
or damage roll, or ability check.
Well, if he
Please
doesn't
hold
have
while
to,
I look this up.
I think if he doesn't have to roll to hit,
That's kind of my instinct
It
on it
says
too.
when a
I just want to make
creature
sure.
that you can see within 60 feet of you makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a damage roll, you can use your reaction to expend one of your uses of Bardic Inspiration. Rolling a Bardic Inspiration die, subtracting the roll
I
from
will
the creature's
say,
roll.
sure. That is a damage roll, so
Nice.
1.
so you take
So-
3 thunder damage, and Marcus, you and Landor are knocked prone. Back into your corner you go. And he's just standing there now. As he pushes you back with the thunder damage, just a little blood comes out, spurts out as it's removed from his chest. And Daisy goes.
all right, I would like to move forward
I'll be right back.
Okay.
and attack him with
Attack
my war hammer.
Daisy smash.
Daisy smash. 17.
17 hits.
All right, so that's this one. Nice. I'm gonna keep rolling this die today. So that is 14 bludgeoning again,
Okay.
and I'm gonna pump my divine fury into it as well. There we go. Not as good. 3.
All right, so Daisy turns, sees him approach. He casts his thunder wave. You kind of like just, you have a nice low center of gravity, so you're able to just stand on your feet, and then you just jump, leap, and just hit him in the head with your warhammer, and just cracks him right on the top of the skull with a radiant burst of light.
All right, and then
Down he
I'm going.
goes.
Oh, he goes down. He's
Yeah.
dead.
Oh, wow.
He drops. And you're kind of all just like stop for that quick moment, and you're looking, and there's no immediate activity. It's actually a little oddly quiet.
Is the fog still there?
You stand up, you move forward, and you just look out the window, and you see the boars are kind of just in the field. They look a little like agitated or whatever, but there's still like a fog and a darkness emanating here.
Well,
And I think that sounds like a good spot to stop
that was a bit more than we bargained for.
for the day.
Whew.
We just did
So tune in next time.